You know, I think it's time to get some work done. But first, this YouTube video. But you know, my eyes are a little tired. Maybe I'll go take a nap. That nap was so refreshing. I had so much energy to get work done that I'm just gonna walk around my room and fight my demons. I think we all struggle to work sometimes. We know we need to get work done, but we don't do it. Maybe we do other things instead. You probably clicked on this video because you've struggled with wanting to work when you don't feel like it. I've been in the same boat. But now I get more work done than ever, and it's not because I'm just more motivated or I'm built different. Hi, my name is Jonathan Potter. This is Project Superhuman, where I'm on a mission to reach my potential. Part of this is getting work done, producing more units of output. But sometimes I just don't feel like doing it. But I've built systems in place to help when I just don't feel like it. First thing is to get rid of distractions. Put your phone on airplane mode and put it in another room, or put it in a bag or in a drawer or somewhere where you don't see it. And you can install apps to block out periods of time like the morning or the evening so you even still can't use your phone. And repeat this process for your computer if necessary. There are plenty of apps that can help you have like focus time and make sure that you're not doing anything that you're not supposed to. Block anything you don't need. This will at the very least remind you that you should be working when you get on these devices. You type in YouTube and you see that it's been blocked. At least you know, hey, I should be working right now. And you know, you'll eventually build up the habit of knowing that you're already blocking it, so don't even try. You know, the best case scenario you can get yourself into is where your choice is to work or stare at the wall. Number 2 is working somewhere else if possible. I've started going to the local library every Saturday, which has helped me get work done even when I don't feel like it. I have made it part of my routine to go down to the library every Saturday at the same time. This is the same every single week. This means I have to be thinking about the mission and why I'm somewhere else and not at home, and I'm not going to be playing my gaming PC or watching YouTube videos or anything like that. I know I'm there to work, and that's where I work on my video ideas and scripting for these videos. And you might be thinking all these two things are well and good, like getting rid of distractions, removing your phone, going somewhere else, but it doesn't actually get any work done. Like you could just sit there at the library and be distracted by something else there. How do you actually do the work? Part 3 is not overthinking it. Break it down into the next step possible and don't think past that part. This is called the compartmentalization. So you essentially just think about what do I do next, and you stop worrying about everything else. You don't need to think past the step that you're working on. You can think about that once you've completed the step that you're on. Let's say we're editing a video. So the first step would actually be to open the video editor. In some cases, you might be like opening your laptop and stuff like that. But let's say open the video editor. That's step 1. We don't think about anything else. We just open it up. Once we've opened it up, maybe then we're like, okay, well, we need to select what files that we need to use. So you select those files, or perhaps your step was to get the video files, or so on and so on. You select the video files that you need to work with. You're not thinking about anything else. You're not even editing. You're just selecting the files, get them loaded up. Maybe you reorganize some stuff like that. And then your next step, you don't plan on actually finishing anything, but you're just going to get a small amount of work done. So you start just editing the first segment, the intro, the hook of the video. So you just do that. And you just keep doing the next step possible, and not thinking about the whole task itself. Now, there is a time and place for planning things, but if you aren't getting any work done, planning is basically useless. So once you can show yourself that you can start executing, then you can start having plans and thinking about things more broadly. But if you're just trying to get yourself to work, just start at step number 1. There's always a step number 1, and you're going to know what step number 1 is. It is literally just walking yourself through the process. And even if you just get a few steps done, that is still making progress for the day. 1% progress towards finishing a goal is still progress. In fact, I wrote this entire video using this method so far of blocking distractions, going to the library, and just starting at step number 1. And eventually you actually get yourself into a flow once you do it long enough. Like, I didn't want to write the script. I just started writing down my ideas. I wrote down the idea for this video, and I was like, okay, well, let me think about the hook. Then I'll get to the intro of the video. And then I just started writing down stuff. I was just like, let me just put down my ideas on what I should be talking about. And I just slowly got into the flow and wrote out what I was going to talk about in this video. And that's really it. That is the simple system to get work done when you don't feel like it. You don't have to complicate things. And this system that I've been using has actually been helping me create videos almost every week now. And hopefully this means that after this video, you'll see more videos in the future. And if you do see that I'm continuously making videos, this system works. This is the system that I'm using. And for anyone watching this far, here's some food for thought. What's the next level to this? Once you master this, what is pushing it just a little farther? And this is a thought that I've been thinking about productivity and accomplishing goals. And that's thinking along the lines of what is stopping you from achieving that goal as fast as possible. You can do your own little thought experiment right here about your own goals. But like, my goal is to make YouTube videos, make a certain amount of YouTube videos in a certain amount of time. So I set the goal of making X number of YouTube videos. And then I thought, what's actually stopping me from just getting that goal done as fast as possible, rather than just making one video a week? What if I just made a bunch of videos really, really quickly? Is that possible? And like, what is stopping me from doing that? What is actually stopping me from just doing more work? Other than basic stuff like sleeping, eating, going to work, there really isn't much that could stop me if I really put my mind to it. I could just set up my entire life to go after this one goal. I could dedicate my mornings to it. I could dedicate my evenings to it. I could work on both weekends on it. But everyone's life is different, so what will work for you will be different than what works for me. But could you remove all the garbage and just crush out your goals? Something to think about. What is actually stopping you? And is it really stopping you, or could you just put it to the side? It's not important. Also, don't be too hard on yourself. You aren't always going to get as much done as you wanted to. But if you follow this simple framework, you can at least make some progress. And over time, you will build up a discipline so you continuously show up and you continuously do more work. And you kind of rewire your brain to, every time you're procrastinating or you're doing something else or you're distracted, that you're like, let me just do the first step. You make progress one step at a time. But you can't make progress any differently than just doing each step. Just like with the video editing example, I can't load the files in until I've opened the editor. I have to do it one step at a time. I can't skip steps. You can't skip work. You have to put in the work to get it done. So just doing it one step at a time always guarantees that you're getting something done. And with that, thanks for watching, and let's go out and improve ourselves.